My most complimented designer fragrances for 2024 so far. Let's go. What's up guys, your boy Gerald back on the inside with another edition of Men's Fragrance and Fashion Extra, and today we're talking about my most complimented fragrances for 2024 thus far when it comes to designer fragrances. So I did a Middle Eastern version of this video recently, so I'll leave a link somewhere here. You can check out that video if you wish to do so. Alright, but we're talking about designers today, and we have some fragrances lined up here for you guys, and yeah, I'm just telling you what has gotten me compliments so far for 2024. We're going to be doing this every quarter. So before we get into this list, if this is your first time tuning into this channel, my name is Jeriel, and on this channel we discuss everything fragrance related. So if you enjoy content like that, please consider subscribing and don't forget to put on notifications so you will be notified every time I put out a new video. Alright, so let's get into this list guys. I probably didn't mention before, these are in order, so my least complimented right up to my number one most complimented so far for the year. Alright, so coming at number 5, our fragrance that I started back wearing this year, and in the right environment I picked up a few compliments with it, and this one is a Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. This here is a citrus, creamy, vanilla, aromatic type of fragrance, but this one is for definitely out in the heat, but it works really nice like in a brunch setting. So you're going for a brunch on some kind of decking by the ocean, you go by the sea, you go by the poolside, anywhere with warm weather and some breeze and probably some water. This one smells really nice. It smells upscale, right? So it doesn't smell like just a fragrance you wear to the beach, but it does smell like it has some quality in it. You definitely get a lot of the lemon type smell coming out from this fragrance here. So if you enjoy that type of profile, you're gonna like this. But I picked up a few compliments with this one, and yes, again in the right environment. So if I wear this like in the cool or in the night, doesn't really work that well, but it's one for the heat. So if you never check this one out, you can probably get your nose on it. It is on the weaker side in terms of performance, so you have to go heavier on the trigger with this one if you really want to rake in those compliments. All right, but once you overspray this, you're good to go. You'll smell like nobody else in that vicinity. So yeah, number 5, let's go. Coming in at number 4, another really well done fragrance, one of my favorites actually. It's at number 4 because I have worn it for the year a couple of times, but not like I haven't overdone it. All right, this one needs no introduction. This is Bleu de Chanel with a perfume. You guys know, love this fragrance, so I do pick it up from time to time, and anytime I wear this, people ask me what I have on. This is the best version for me, well balanced, and it works well with my skin chemistry. I know it has been out for a while, but again, if you wear this one in the right environment, there will be somebody who probably never smelled this before and will ask you. All right, so again, you could go a little heavier on the trigger with this as well and see what it does for you, but it does work for me when I wear it in the right environment. So this one's at number 4, Bleu de Chanel. So coming number 3, another big fragrance in my opinion, right? Kind of underrated, but it does raking compliments for me. All right, let me know in the comments if this does that same thing for you. This one is the Homme 2020. All right, this is a woody, musky, aromatic, smooth, clean fragrance. All right, so again, this one worn in the right environments will have the potential to get you compliments if everything is, as they say, if the stars align. If everything is laid out right, people definitely gonna ask you what I have on here. It just smells so gentlemanly. It smells upscale. It smells very well put together. All right, and this one I get compliments. People ask me what is that you have on. Some people saying the dry down, it kind of reminds them of the Bleu de Chanel. I get what you're saying. That's more or less accurate, but again, it depends on who is smelling it. For some people, it's totally different. For me, I get that, but again, I get other things in this as well. But it is a compliment type fragrance when worn correctly, and it does that for me because I've tested, well, you see what the bottle is, the juice is. I've tested this in different environments, and it does work. All right, so enough said about this one. If you haven't checked it out already, do so. All right, coming in at number 2, a fragrance that just pull compliments, especially from people who are really like in your space. So let's say like your spouse or some family member or whatever, somebody that you're always around and they are in close proximity with you. They're gonna pick up this one, and most times than none, they will ask you what you have on. Right, this one is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Parfum. Did a video with this recently with the ladies, And if you haven't seen that video, click here. You're going to see that video for yourselves. This is really good. Don't sleep on this. If you still don't have this fragrance as yet, really don't know what you're waiting on. But this is perfect for dates. This is perfect for dressed up, perfect for evenings, casually, formally. It just works. All right. Not a hot weather fragrance, of course. This is more on the vanillic, lavender, aromatic, sweet side. So it's not for the hot weather, but again, in that right setting, dress nice and you have that personality, that popping. Man, I tell you, boy, this fragrance is gonna do it for you. All right, so this is at number 2 today, and there's one other fragrance that got me more compliments for the year so far than this one. I think if I'm being honest, this should probably be at number 1, but I'll really have to sit down and do the maths and literally check, right? But this is coming at number 2 for now. All right, let's move on to number 1. So coming at number 1 today, guys, a fragrance that from the first day I wore it, 2 people asked me what is that I'm wearing, because it smells so good to them, and then it continued from there. Again, it's not like 2,000 people complimented me, it's not like that. But again, when I assess everything so far for the year and the type of compliments and the intervals between time and the frequency of how the compliments come, I'll have to give it to this one, and literally got this one recently. I'm not sure when I'm posting this video as yet, but got this one recently. But still, as I said, since the first day, people has been asking me what I have been wearing, and this one is YSL Yves Saint Laurent Myself. Yves Saint Laurent Myself. All right, this one is, yeah, that kind of fragrance that just has people asking what is that. Very simple note breakdown, I think, is bergamot, orange blossom, right? Very simple note breakdown. It's a very simple fragrance in itself, but it's done in a way where it's just pleasant to people's nose, and it just has a mass appeal about it. I actually took long to get this fragrance. I don't know why I just kind of bypassed this fragrance, but Wendell, big up yourself, one time mentioned it to me some time ago. I was like, yeah, it's time to get this fragrance, and no regret. It's very versatile. It can be worn in any situation, any time of the day, anywhere. It's just versatile, and it's just pleasant to the nose, and people like how it smells. You wear this one in the right environment, around the right people, they're definitely going to ask you what you have on, what is that, it smells so good, etc, etc. All right, so this one is at number 1 today, and for good reason, because again, I tell you, the first day I wore this, I mean, 2 may sound like, okay, just 2, but I wasn't really expecting anything actually. I mean, I know it would smell nice to people, but I wasn't even looking for that actually on that particular day. I just wanted to experience the fragrance for myself. And yeah, people stopped me in my tracks to ask me what's that. So this one has that potential. If you have it, let me know. All right, but this is at number 1 today, most complimented for 2024 thus far. All right, so leave it in the comments. What are your top 5 fragrances that you have received the most compliments with for 2024 so far? I like to know. Definitely going to respond. Looking forward to it. All right, so guys, really want to say thanks for watching this video. I appreciate you taking the time to do so. If you enjoyed, please drop a like. It helps out the channel on the YouTube platform. So guys, stay fresh, smell your best, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, I'm out. Take care. Peace.